Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jason Tatum.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nuggets, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Porter Jr., the high-scoring wing pair. And it's Pickett in at the point. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now, here's Brown. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. And it's White missing. Jokic kicks to Porter. 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Celtics ball. Holiday dishes to Tatum. Over Gordon. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Lob pass to Gordon. Jokic finds Gordon. Jokic with the bucket.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Murray. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Pass to Gordon. Here's Pickett. Three-pointer. They get it again. Jokic. Good. Nice job down low. Jokic has got his second basket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Brown against Porter. Tatum with the screen on Porter. To the inside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
It's rebounded by Porzingis. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against San Antonio. To the paint, here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Drew Holiday showing you he's got touch wherever he is on the floor.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
Yeah, these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Porzingis. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging 15 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Quarter, no luck. Boston leading by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And here is Murray following Jaylen Brown's 3. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. White drives in, and he gets the bucket. White's got his second basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Murray with it. He's picked up by White to end the run. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That mid-range distance, not a problem for Porter Jr. Such a smooth release.
Murray against White. Outside, Porzingis. Back to White. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. Fires the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Pass to Tatum. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Into the lane, and the dunk by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Now, Jokic. 6 points for him. Porzingis with the block. Jokic passes to Porter. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam. Denver's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, Jokic.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Porter finds Murray. Outside Gordon. Murray a screen on Tatum. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Tatum. There's Porzingis with fast break chance. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. White's got 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Tatum, that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jokic with the screen on Holiday. Murray the pass to Jokic. Murray surveying the D. Jokic, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Leading by 12. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Here is Porter following the bucket by the Celtics. Jokic with a screen on Brown. There's Porter with the three. Drains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
Brown against Porter. Brown the pass to White. Down low. He can't get it to go. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 11. There's Porter with the three. Another three for Denver.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Pass to Tatum. Holiday against Murray. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's White with the rebound. Boston leading by 8. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
That one is off. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver, and he's good on the second. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Pritchard passes to Horford. Here's Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. Brown, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Boston leading by 7. Brown drives in to the middle, and it's blocked. Jokic with it. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there. This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Brown, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Brown. He's covered by Watson. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Hauser. And the three ball is good. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside Gordon. Watson surveying the D. Pass to Brown. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Brown's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Boston leading by 5. Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. Brown right side. Here's Hauser. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Murray kicks to Watson. Here's Jokic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead. And it's the Celtics with the ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Horford. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. Over to the left wing. Hauser misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Seconds left, and the layup good by Brown. He's got 8.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 2-guard spot. Jordan kicks to Watson. Screen by Saric. Watson's shot is good. Watson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Nuggets.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Porter against Tatum. To the wing on the left. Takes the 3. The shot, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Watson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Nuggets making a switch here. Authors checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So it's Boston now. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to Tatum. Out to the wing. Tatum setting the pick for Horford. With the floater. The shot misses. The Nuggets shooting here about 46% for the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Shoots from the corner. Again, the Nuggets score.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Hauser. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Clock at 6. Picked by Horford. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Sharch dishes to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Nuggets making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at Tatum. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
So it's Boston now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Over to the wing. Pass to Cornette. Trying to get something going. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And that one falls for Tatum. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Here's Pickett. Nothing on the board. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Saric. The kick out to Porter. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. And another miss by Boston. Here's Denver now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Watson, the pass to Porter. And that one goes long.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
To Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. He takes it in, and it's blocked.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Watson kicks to Murray. Saric against Tatum. Saric inside. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Holiday. Rebounded by Pickett.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Porter outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. Porzingis inside. Porter's there. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Jokic has checked in for Saric and then for Boston. Brown comes in for Al Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. Denver leading by 4. And here is Murray. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Now here's Watson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Boston with the ball. Holiday. He's coming off a 31-point game against Oklahoma City. Outside Tatum. Inside. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut back down to 4 points with the basket from White.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Jokic finds Watson. Here's Pickett. To the inside. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Saric has checked in for Porter. Free throw, good. Jokic. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Now here's Porzingis. 20-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Celtics trail by 7. Holiday left side. Pass to White. Back to Holiday. Brown inside. He's covered by Watson. Brown, no good. The Nuggets leading by 7. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Saric passes to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
Here's Tatum. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter. Murray with it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Third spot, the Celtics.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's Holiday. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Outside, Horford. The 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Murray, the pass to Pickett. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Watson. Holiday against Saric. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic from past the arc. And it's White with the rebound. Outside Holiday. Driving inside. A beautiful reverse layup.
We have come to understand that Drew Holiday is an exceptional finisher. That frame is a big part of his game.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Now Jokic. No good on that one. Nice D from Porzingis. Celtics trail by 5. It's stolen by Saric. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And it's good. 2 points. Pickett's got his first bucket of the night. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 7.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Here's Pickett, guarded by Holiday. Pickett passes to Saric. Here's Watson. The rebound by the Celtics. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Aaron Gordon.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the first one drops.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. That one misses.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, we talk a lot about Drew Holiday's physical play. What about the finesse right there? Great shot fake.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But, you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And the second free throw, good.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
Now here's Brown. He's covered by Watson. Outside, Porzingis. Boston, no good that time either. Denver leading by 4. Down low, pass to Pickett. This one for 3. Denver the rebound. Jokic against Porzingis. And it's Jokic missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And the basket by Horford.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Murray, the pass to Pickett. Now, Jokic, headed by Porzingis. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Celtics trail by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Porzingis. Brown outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Brown's got 11 points.
The high-value 3-point opportunity for Jaylen Brown. This guy's a threat from anywhere.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Pickett, guarded by Holiday. To the paint. Here's Jokic. 3 seconds left, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 18.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nuggets ahead, up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq, come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy. And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after one half of play.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Murray and Porter Jr., the high-scoring wing pair. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Pickett in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the 4th, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. Cuts off the pass, and here they come. Wide open look here for Murray, and the 3 off target. Jokic, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Tatum. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the 3-point shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Gordon. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Holiday.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Gordon against Tatum. Throws it down, JT!
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Outside Gordon. Murray against White. Pass to Jokic. Over Porzingis. Jokic, no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And that one misses.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. And here's Gordon. Outside Porter. Here's Pickett. He's covered by Brown. Shot clock at 5. To stop the run. Boston grabs the miss. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Brown, no good.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. On the wing, Brown. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. You look at the Celtics. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Here's Pickett. Porter looking it over. And another miss by Denver.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Murray outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Jokic. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Porzingis with a screen on Gordon. Out to Porzingis. Uncovered. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And it's 13 points for Porzingis.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Here's Jokic. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Here's Pickett, guarded by Holiday. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Pickett's got 5 points so far.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now here's Tatum. Over Gordon. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Nuggets trail by 4. Jokic passes to Gordon. Jokic inside. Brown's there. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 25 points in the game. Boston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Murray.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
The kick out to Holiday. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. For 3, Murray got a piece of it. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
And let's check out the stats for Michael Porter. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Getting around 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Al Gordon, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go, for the tie, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And it's blocked by Brown.
Such a pesky defender. Jaylen Brown, right place, right time.
Tatum from 3. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Brown dishes to Horford. Out to Porzingis. Over in the corner, Brown. And it's off from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pickett, a three-pointer off the mark.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Outside Holiday. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight, taken away by Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
My goodness, Drew Holiday showing he still has some hops.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Porter. Jokic high post. Over Porzingis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 29.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Jason Tatum. Here's Pritchard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Holiday. Holiday sets the pick for Horford. Here's Pritchard from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Murray finds Gordon. Back to Murray. And here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Horford with a screen on Murray. Holiday, the pass to Horford. The kick out to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Celtics passing it around. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Murray for the lead. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Sharch has checked in for the Nuggets. Aiden Watson comes in for Murray. Fades. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Pritchard for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Brown, guarded by Holiday. Brown, the pass to Jokic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
The Nuggets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. First free throw is good. And Jokic drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. Pass to Brown. Going inside. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Now, here's Watson. Here is Porter. Here's Brown. He's covered by Brown. Sharch in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Sharch has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Porter against Brown. Pass to Cornette. Back to Brown. Now here is Holiday. And Brown now atop the key. It's a very good look and converts. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Brown, the pass to Porter. And he's finally able to knock one down. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Boston shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Outside, Horford. Back to Holiday. Pass to Brown. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
A tight game here in Denver. Here's Brown. 12 points for him. Here's Jokic. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Denver in the lead. Murray outside. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Pritchard. Puts up a 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. Saric outside. Holmes wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Takes a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Pickett to the left wing. The fadeaway, and he nails that one right through the net. Saric has got the game tied up here for Denver.
This is a shot Dario Saric can make in his sleep. Give him the mid-range, he'll knock it down.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Horford. Pass to Hauser. Over Murray. Hauser misses. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the middle. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Tatum. To the inside. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Pickett. Left side, Saric. Pass to Pickett. Looking to get back on track here. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
And that one falls for Tatum. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Celtics also making a change. Holiday's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. A 2-point game. Murray the pass to Brown. Pass to Saric. Here's Pickett. The Nuggets with another miss.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Outside Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Tatum gets it inside.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason, beat you in so many different ways.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Saric outside. Over Tatum. The Nuggets with another miss. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Hauser. The 3-ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 8 now on the night. So it's Denver now. Now Murray. Here's Brown. Shot to stop the run. Out to the right wing. Watson, that's for 2. Yep, right through the net.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Here's the screen. Pass to Hauser. On the wing, Holiday. Off target with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brown, the pass to Pickett. Here's Pritchard. Rebound by the Nuggets. Watson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Murray, the pass to Saric. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Celtics making a change here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And here are the Nuggets now. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Pritchard. Now Porzingis. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 4. Porter with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Murray's checked in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in the corner. Poked away and taken away by Brown. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Gordon. Outside, Porzingis. There's the 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Swiped away. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. And stolen by Murray. And they're pushing it up. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Because of his frame, Drew Holiday can be a terror on the interior. Boy, you can't avoid the contact there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
It's no coincidence, guys, that wherever Drew Holiday has gone, the team gets better, and it's about the way he leads by example.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the 2-possession lead.
Pass to Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. And Holiday has it in the corner. Boston again missing. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Jokic. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Free throw good, Murray.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Whitey's checked in for Pritchard. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Pickett, guarded by Holiday. Looking to get it going.
Well, we know Drew Holiday can lock you up on the defensive end.
Pickett, no good. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Jokic high post. Outside Gordon. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Jokic missing. Celtics leading by 5. Brown with it. Now guarded by Porter. And here's Porzingis for a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Here's Murray.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
That one goes. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Pickett after Drew Holiday's score to the left side wing. Jokic inside. By Porzingis. Jokic passes to Gordon. Nice D from Porzingis.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Tatum against Gordon. It's to Porzingis. Plenty of space. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Pickett. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Jokic, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 36 points for Jokic.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Wow, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Here's Pickett, guarded by Holiday. Here's Jokic. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Jokic has got 38 points.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Tatum kicks to Holiday. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. There's Brown with the 3. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. With the second effort. Too much. Jokic down low.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
Over in the corner, White buries it from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Porzingis with the block. White inside. Murray on him. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Brown.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis. Brown with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.